Hello everyone and welcome to the second devlog for this platform that we're making. As you can see, there's been a lot of progress from last week. We actually kind of have a level now to begin with, and we have some different mechanics, so let's kind of get into some of the stuff that's changed and what I've been doing. Okay, let's start by looking at some of the new mechanics and stuff that I've added in this week. Firstly, we have moving platforms. I can define how many points I want for this platform to move in between, and then it'll loop around all those points. So now we can have these moving platforms around and kind of have to make a skill jump to jump onto the platform as you get across the gap kind of thing. And if I just go and look at the platform itself, we can see we have an array here, so I can add as many points as I wanted to. If I wanted to make it a little longer, I could take this point here and drag it along a bit further and then add it to the array over here. Then when we go and play the game, you'll see that it's going to hit the point here and then go to a bit further. And then it'll loop back down to the beginning again. I've also implemented an end objective for the player to reach, and when you collide with it, it brings up the end user interface where I can either go and reset the level and replay it, or if I go out and go back in, I can click next level and it will bring me to a whole new level, which the player can go and find simply at the top by just typing in the level name, and it will load that level in next. So that's all the new stuff that I've added. I've also gone through and changed some of the old stuff that I had before. So now whenever you hit an enemy, you get a camera shake, and you also have this particle effect. The particles at the moment are using the default texture, just so that I can kind of get it right a bit more. But you get this kind of camera shake, and then the particles kind of flip out, so there's a visual indication. I kind of want them to boom out faster and more in a circle and even circle than what they do currently. So I need to go and look into how some of the particle systems work. I have really no idea. I've only just kind of started looking at particle systems. But this is kind of some nice feedback back to the player that you've ended up actually hitting a target, which is really nice and simple, I think. I also started to make the first kind of level to try to get an idea of how fast and slow paced the game might end up feeling. And I like the end section. I like this section here, the pace of it kind of goes pretty fast, and all the enemies that kind of clump together to get to the end. But the beginning of the level just feels kind of really slow to get in it. You got this massive long corridor that you kind of just run across, and nothing really here at the moment. And then you get to this bit, and I think this bit's fine, having that kind of the sharp corner with the two enemies you got to hit quickly. And I kind of feel like this center jump here doesn't really make much sense, kind of thing. Or maybe the fact that you have to drop down again. So I think maybe changing one of these jumps, so it's just kind of you got to do a little tiny hop, 2 hops instead of 3. To get over to this bit here, I think it's maybe something to consider doing and changing the level up a bit. And so that's really what I've been working on so far this week. I think in terms of what I want to get done next week, I want to add in the second enemy where that shoots stuff at you. I also want to redesign this first level and do those things I said, like getting rid of this middle platform maybe, or the end platform here, and making this bit here at the beginning, maybe actually making the player start right here. You just gotta start and turn a corner and actually kind of start to get into the action rather than having this long corridor. And I also want to work on maybe starting to implement another map or two, so we can start getting the flow of the game feeling, having that timer and kind of making it feel kind of as pressured as I want it to feel. But that's my plans for this week. With that, it's going to keep the video short and sweet. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week with the next update.